Alright guys, we've reached the final in Rotterdam. It is, just as I predicted, the first seed Carlos Alcaraz against the third seed Alex de Minaur. But both of them won their matches, but they kind of won them in opposite ways of what I predicted. So I said that Alcaraz would beat Hurkacz, which of course he did, but I thought they would be in straight sets. Hurkacz actually made quite a match out of it. Took it to 3 sets, took that second set tiebreak 7 points to 5, and he was actually up 4-1 in that first set until Alcaraz won, of course, 5 games in a row and closed that set out 6-4, unsurprisingly, of course. Hurkacz actually was a few points away from winning that 6-1, but obviously he couldn't close it out, which is, again, not surprising. And Alcaraz was able to just cruise through that third set 6-3. De Minaur, on the other hand, he completely obliterated Mattia Bellucci from the face of the earth. 6-1, 6-2. The guy didn't stand a chance. And it really just shows how far Medvedev and Tsitsipas have fallen, that he was able to beat those guys back to back. But as soon as he ran into De Minaur, who is not a super strong opponent, but is basically just a gatekeeper, which I explained in the previous video, he was completely destroyed when he meets someone who is actually decently consistent. So, the final, Alex de Minaur has reached his second consecutive Rotterdam final. Do I believe that he will go one better and now defeat Carlos Alcaraz in this final? No. No, I don't believe so. Because, like I just said in my previous video on the Rotterdam Open, De Minaur loses. He beats almost everyone he's supposed to beat. But once he runs into a player ranked higher than him, he simply gets outplayed and outskilled because he doesn't have a weapon. And you need a weapon to beat Alcaraz. Hurkacz has weapons. He has a serve, he has a forehand, even his backhand can be a weapon, but he is not consistent enough in the big moments. And that's why he was able to challenge Alcaraz, but the result was never in doubt. De Minaur does not have a weapon. The head-to-head is 2-love to Alcaraz, but interestingly, they have never faced on hard courts. They've met once on clay in Barcelona 3 years ago, when De Minaur actually had a match point and was close to beating Alcaraz, and then he got that lucky shot and came back. And then they met last year in the Queen's Club final on grass, which may actually be Alcaraz's best surface, and Alcaraz won straightforwardly 6-4, 6-4. But do I think De Minaur will beat Alcaraz even though they have not played on hard courts? No, I don't believe so, because of the explanation that I have already provided. So I will have Alcaraz winning this final in straight sets, and I believe that Alcaraz will be the Rotterdam champion of 2025.